Have you ever wanted to play a Minecraft server where you start out as a child and every minute is an a year and you only get 60 years to live? And well, probably not, but that's what we're doing in today's video. So yeah, this is the tale of my adventures on 1 hour, 1 life. So I started off going up this beacon thing and being born as a child with an unfortunate name of Laura. And then I, you know, saw that I had a sibling named Linda. I'm sitting there. I'm going, hello, hello, parent. I'm looking around, taking in my surroundings, as one naturally does. And then I get a message from my parents saying, just so you know, you don't leave this house till you're 5. But and when I'm 5, I get tools, and I can't go out at night for reasons. And I can call them when I want food. I'm just kind of like, okay. So I'm sitting there chilling, and I got a third sibling named Sharon, and I really don't know who came up with this or these names, but they're just kind of there. So I'm sitting there, I'm having a nice little discussion with them, you know, and then now I'm looking out the window. Fast forward a little bit, now I'm 5. And as you can see, I'm literally a specimen. Like, I am a specimen to behold. And then, just take it in. I got the eyebrows, I got the hair, I got the tools now. Which are very, very old, apparently. Apparently, the year's like 25, 111. Then I get some nice carrots. And an apple. And then I get evicted. Yay. I'm evicted. Because that's what all the cool kids are doing these days. They're getting evicted. And then I get a thumbs up from a child before they get taken away. I was sitting there reading the graves. And I was like, age 60, age 60, and then another age 60. And then that one, I guess they just decided to die young. And then I'm like, you know what? I don't want to be here anymore. If you're going to evict me, I'm getting out of here. But before that, I decided to go around and check out what other people are doing. And they're having a nice little party. I'm just chilling with my beautiful looks. I am phenomenal. Then I'm like, alright, I see how it is. People don't wanna acknowledge that I'm amazing. I'm getting out of here. Then I, first try jump over that because I'm him. Then I go on a little journey. I'm swimming away, doing things, ignoring whatever's happening, checking out the server list and all that. Then I see that gold skeleton. I'm like, oh, no, 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 leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. I don't like this, I don't like this, I don't like this. Then I'm like, Mr. Dog, save me. That's not the worst part. The worst part is I turn around and that thing is sprinting towards me. Like, that is a sight to behold. A gold armor skeleton just sprinting at you. So then I swim across the river and make it to the other side where I decide, you know what, I'm gonna cut down this tree. Very exciting, I know. The server is really living up to every expectation I ever had. Okay, now there's about to be a cut to, I don't even remember. Me cutting down lots of trees, starting a farm, figuring out why the heck the trees drop feathers. Tend not to question it, it's just kind of a thing now. Yeah, sitting there looking a little clueless because the tree just dropped a feather on me. So fast forwarding a little bit, going around planting some good old saplings. And I decided, you know what, I'm gonna go back to my old home across the river, and I almost fell, but then I clutched because I'm that guy. Then I see them fighting a zombie. I'm like, hey. Then they're like, ooh, just not paying attention. And I was gonna go steal a child or maybe attack, but then I realized, dang it, that person's in there. Look at that. Look at that evil individual who evicted me. Didn't even recognize me. Just cast me aside. Then carrots. Then more carrots because I might not be borrowing some carrots. Then I was like, you know what? Whoever didn't place that back there, they're just kind of mid. Like, who leaves an open farming spot after harvesting? Then I decided to just like look through the little door window, see what's happening in there. Didn't notice this at the time, but there was a lot more graves than when I left. Okay, so I'm making my way back, and then it's like, whoa, I'm a teen, and I'm instantly having a child in 10 seconds. As you can see, the hair gets pretty much 10 times better. Then, boom, child. Look at that, I'm like, hello, child. It's like, boo. I'm like, jeez. Then I'm sitting there trying to figure out how to get this thing. How do I get it home? And then I'm like, oh, sneak button makes carry. And look at that. A wolf carries it wherever I want it to go. So we're taking it on home. Through the woods. And then it's like, I don't want to know what it's saying. But the little stars are very concerning. So I try to discipline it. See, bad child. Discipline. That's what it gets for saying those things. Bad, bad. And see, it's still saying those things. Look at that. I don't even know what it's saying, but the stars don't look good. Who don't you those words? And I notice it might be starving a little bit, but that's fine. Okay, now making the way back home. All that good stuff. Don't know if I showed it off, but there's a not even close to finished home. So boom, now I'm bringing it in there, crafting, finishing off one of the walls, and then the child started saying some things. That's feisty child. I'm just saying until it doesn't. Wait for it. Boom, look at that. What kind of child says that? That's the weirdest child I've ever seen in my life. The menace. Yeah, I'm just like, not my problem. So this child, I'm taking it to the orphanage. Or whatever you want to call it. Almost fell, but yep. And then I'm taking the beauty of the hairdo and the goodies, and then the child says that, and I'm like, you know what? It's definitely going to the thing. Daycare, whatever it's called. I can't even remember what it's called. And then I go, knock knock, anyone home? Daycare lady. Then I realize there's nobody home, and the child's not too happy about this. So it's coming with me. I'm like, hey, hey, knock knock, knock knock. And the child's like, you better not put me in there. And I have to tell it to shush. And I'm like, can you watch my child? They're misbehaving. Shh, child, it's okay. Shh. And then they're trying to vote out or banish somebody for who knows what. This banishment thing. This is kind of weird. I don't even remember what I voted for. I just noticed, why are all the skins the same? That's kind of concerning. Why can't there be other unique skins? The child, they're trying to get rid of whoever that is for lying. Which doesn't sound very good. And that child hates me now. And I'm trying to comfort. I'm like, I'll be back, child. But little did I know I never would be. Okay, so I'm making it away. Child's saying some very bad things in chat, but I'm sure it's fine. Just wait until to see what these people try to do. And then they try to banish it at some point. I don't know. What point they do it, they just do. Yep, just cutting down more trees. Very entertaining content. Might just skip out a little bit. So this is where things start to go somewhat downhill. So, I'm sitting there climbing, finishing or building my house just because, to make it look neat. Trying to figure out how my stairs will get placed. And then it's all like, you will have child 10 seconds. I'm like, oh, build this before it gets here. And then boom. That's not the crazy part. My family decided to banish me for false banishing, even though I never banished anyone in my life. So now I'm sitting there, I'm flying through the air. I'm so confused right now. Because I literally have not done anything. So I'm like, what am I happen? I'm like, help, help. And then it's like, hey, nobody heard you. You're not near anybody. I'm like, no. And then, I don't know, at one point I noticed it, but apparently my stone home became enchanted with silk touch. But it's a thing. So I figured out how to chat, and it's like, there's no global server chat. You can only talk to players within a range of 100 blocks. The color of a player's first name chat, blah blah blah. I wasn't reading all that, so I'm just sitting there wandering, and I'm like, oh, that's a skeleton, why'd I go near a skeleton? So I'm sitting there running. So I'm running, and I'm like, ooh, leave me alone, eating carrots. I'm starting to run low on carrots. Oh yeah, and apparently my new child that I had starved to death because I got banished for no reason. So, and then it gave me weakness, mining fatigue, and slowness. So I'm very sad. I'm just wandering around. Then I'm doing goodies. Wandering through the woods, totally not AFK on my phone while this is happening. While wandering, not while voicing over this, just while it's happening. So yeah, I'm just very sad, man. I'm wandering through, trying to find a place to be safe, and I'm like, genius. This wall. I'm gonna dig a hole in the wall. So yeah, now it's taking 20 years to dig this out. And then it's like, home sweet home. But that's not the best part of what happens here. Wait for it. Any second now. Please. Game. Yeah, look, you will get a child in 10 seconds. I'm like, whoa, what up, No. So I'm sitting there trying to dig out an area. And it's like, whoa. And I'm like, I don't even know at what point the, mining fatigue and stuff wears off. I'm sitting there trying to name it Geraldine. And it says the name's already in use, so I'm like, you are Geraldine? And then somehow it gets Natalie out of Geraldine. I have literally no clue where I got it from, but yep, now I don't have any bad effects. So I'm like, shh, child, it's gonna be okay. I'm like, get in the safety hole. Because, that's the best thing to call it, because, well, I at least thought it was very safe. And I'm like, move, please. Okay, now I get that. Sitting there crafting torches so that we can actually see. We have a very tragic origin story, so I'm telling the child the story. I was building a home when I got evicted into the sky. It happens. And then was wandering through the good old forest till you came along. Like, the child is shaking its head. It's very eager. Shh, it's okay. I got defeated. Okay, I'm putting some good old torches up above the door. Now I started to dig out the area. Taking 10 years because I ain't got no shovel. But it's whatever. And then the child, it reached the toddler phase. But this is also very bad because I run out of carrots. And I tell it, when you are 5, you will receive tools and be the next great generation of our family. I noticed I misspelled R, so I had to, fix that. Then I'm just sitting there digging it out, as one does. And then I have to feed it again, which means no more carrots, which means very bad things. Yep, and then I place another torch, and like, what I noticed is cool is like, there's one 3x3x3 of, what's it called, dirt, and then the next looks like cobblestone from the floor, and it looks a little neat. I don't know why, it just looked neat. Now if you dig in, I'm like, is there any way to get anything else? And that's why did I, so like, nope, I have to cut down trees and wait for some apples. Now disaster might be right around the corner at this point. Wait for it. Cut down the tree. Then I hear it. The deadly noise. That skeleton. I die. At only 32. My last words are nothing. And I'm like, no, my poor child. Child, no. And let's move on without me. But the skeleton is in the doorway, so if that child survived, I have no clue. Because it's just sitting in the doorway. And yeah, this is where the video had to get cut short because of that darn skeleton ending the run. If you want to see more 1 hour 1 life videos, make sure to like and subscribe. And as always, comment, comment whatever you want me to do next. If you make it this far in the video, which very unlikely. Yep, that's it. Like, share, subscribe, comment, all that.